but these last 2 weeks have just been so long and so busy that I have not had a chance to even record. I've had some moments here and there where I would record, maybe a little bit here and there, but nothing that has been up to my quality. And you know how low quality this is, so you know those videos have to be a little bit bad. I really wanted to take today and just talk to you guys about where I've been and how I've been doing these last 2 weeks. A lot has been going on in my day-to-day life. A lot of stuff coming up too. I mean, it is never ending for me, as it seems like right now. But I am very grateful for that. Nothing but good things happening, you know, nothing but good things going on right now. So 2 weeks ago, I think I released my last video a day before I went on spring break with my friends. We went to South Carolina for, I think it was like 4 or 5 days, something along those lines. We got there on a Saturday and left on a Wednesday. It was awesome. Like I said, we went to South Carolina, which is, you know, if you go to the right places there, it's beautiful. It feels tropical, and it was just a great time with some friends. We watched a lot of movies. We spent a lot of time on the beach and at the resort, and we spent a lot of time out in the sun. I'm trying to think of like some of my favorite moments from there. So from where we live, it is about an 11.5-hour drive, give or take, to South Carolina, which didn't feel like 11.5 hours, to be honest with you guys. Between 4 boys, only 3 of us drove. On the drive there, me and my friend drove. We split it up like perfectly. I got about 4.5 hours. He got about 6.5 hours or so, or vice versa. But it didn't feel like a long drive at all. We were just kind of driving, and I was in control of the music, which is always like a cool thing to say. I don't know. And I guess we found out what a Spotify blend is. A Spotify blend. I know a lot of people out there probably think I'm stupid for like knowing what that is, but we found it out like on that day of going on that 11-hour drive. So all 4 of us in the car had Spotify. So we all matched up and linked up all of our profiles and started to blend. And that was just really cool. It made the drive so much easier because it gave everybody their own songs. If you guys don't know what a blend is, on Spotify you can partner up with other Spotify users and create a playlist. Spotify creates a playlist for you that mixes songs up that you and the other people in the playlist all like together, and songs that only you, like as an individual, like. So it's very cool. Like in our group of friends, my 2 friends and I have like very similar music taste. A lot of like indie rock, indie pop, a lot of like I Trust, But I Trust, Boy Genius, Boy Pablo, TV Girl, and like some R&B like Brent Faiyaz, The Weeknd. So a lot of that was on there. That was shared between us 3. But our other friend loves nothing but country music, so it was pretty funny whenever a country music kind of song came on. Like we all knew that like it was his. So I thought that was just really cool because it would go 3 or 4 songs where it would seem like it was all up like our alleys and not his, and then on the 4th or 5th song of like a new shuffle, it would be a country song for him. So I just thought that was really cool. I also actually been a big fan of that one for a while, probably about a year and a half or so now. But yeah, it was a very easy trip there and back. While we were there, I feel like the big thing that we did was we had a bar downstairs at our resort called Sandals, and my friend actually got these tickets, or the reservation to this hotel, like 2 or 3 months ago, like before we were even trying to plan it. So he got these tickets, and he thought this was closer to like a spring break territory, and it was not. It was closer to a retirement territory, or like a honeymoon or vacation type of territory, like a cheaper vacation, cheaper kind of honeymoon retirement. So it was nothing but old heads. Old heads, it was nothing but old heads. So, and it seemed like their hot spot was the bar downstairs at the resort. So that first night we went down there, it was pretty chaotic. It was just a bunch of, Gen X people just staring holes into us, and boomers just looking through our souls, just staring into the oblivion. And it made us feel really uncomfortable until, everybody got a couple of drinks in or whatever, and then we started to just kind of loosen up. And I feel like the whole trip was just us talking to random older people and getting like real good insight or comedic stories from them about their lives. I just found that it was always super interesting every single day, which is what I really enjoyed. It was just super interesting. But besides that, we took down a couple brews, got pretty faded, and spent a lot of time tanning. And if we weren't tanning, we were at the hot tub. And if we weren't at the hot tub, we were eating. If we weren't eating, we were watching movies. Just a lot of spending time together. It was one of my favorite trips, honestly, that I've had in a long time. So, good trip. Besides that, I've been working every single day, and it kind of sucks because I haven't had a night shift to really film like how I want to. I could have had this video like a week or two up earlier, but I've had no time to film because I've had no third shifts. I've been on the second shift a lot every single day since I've gotten back from vacation because I have a lot of time. I have off coming up. I last week had to take a day off because I had my friend's bachelor party, which was a really fun time. It was awesome. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. And then this weekend I have his wedding on Saturday. So I get 2 weekends off, which is always really nice. But besides that, I've been working every single day and getting home at late hours. All my second shifters out there probably know how that feels, just grinding away every single day. It's not fun. The 3 till 11s are not fun. I would much rather work these 11 to 7s, if I'm being quite honest with you guys. So that's just been the whole thing going on, just working and having like a constant thing to do, because after his wedding this week, next weekend is Easter weekend, as time as I'm filming this, and then after that I am in Philadelphia for 5 days for WrestleMania, so and then 2 months after WrestleMania I move over to Florida, so just a lot of craziness going on in my life right now. Every 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I always have to go out to the lobby and check, if anybody's out there. So I needed to cut that off there for a minute. So I rambled to you guys about what has been up with me these last 2 weeks and just my constant schedule. And now I kind of wanted to just take a moment to really just talk about life in general. These last month, I feel like it's really kicked in for me that I am moving to Florida, which is, thousands of miles away from my home, here in like 3 months. And ever since that realization has kind of hit my brain, I feel like I've been having like the best time of my life. Um, I've had a lot of closure with a lot of people I needed to have that with, or I haven't talked to in a while, and I just feel like the time with my friends and family right now have just been like astronomical. Like just like I'm on cloud nine every time I'm with all of them, and like there's been like no problems whatsoever, no drama, no concerns for anything. Like it just feels so good right now, and I wanted to talk about how, you know, every year I kind of go through this thing where I'll look back at the year prior and I'll always remember like 1 or 2 months from it that I'm like, damn, like those were like peak months in my lifetime that I will not get back. And this feels like the first time ever that I've really felt that feeling while in it. Of course, I struggle with a lot of anxiety. I struggle with like a lot of financial situations. I struggle, you know, with your common everyday, you know, thing. But this is the first time where I feel like I can really balance it and really just soak this moment in. I have a lot of big trips coming up, and a lot of my best friends are getting married here soon, and everybody's graduating or they have graduated, and it seems like everybody's just really thriving, and they're thriving off one another. I'm a big believer in that you are the energy that you put out into this universe. You are the energy that you put out into this universe. You are the energy that you put out into this universe. You make your own story. You can be your own story. You don't need anybody else to tell you who you need to be. As long as you want to do something and you have like the best people around you to do it, you can do it. So, and like it's just the way it goes, you know. Like everybody I surround myself with are genuinely great people, and I feel like I just feed off their energy, and I desperately hope that they can feed off mine. And it just looks like it's a lot of smooth sailing ahead, and I love to say that out loud because I also think a lot of things are within the mouth or within the mind. I can believe that I'm going to have a great life ahead of me. I believe that all my best friends and all my family will have great lives ahead of them, and I feel like through the power of just all the energy we all have, that we could really make that happen, if that makes sense. Sorry for going down on that little ramble. What I really was trying to say is life is fantastic. I know a lot of people struggle with everyday things, because trust me, so do I. But, you know, you really have to take, you know, those moments, and it sounds really corny, but sometimes you do have to stop and smell the roses, because you never know, you know, when that era of your life is over. Every year I look back at the year prior and go, man, that month was amazing. I feel really nostalgic about it, and I love to reminisce about it. And during the time period, I was stressing about every minute detail, every small thing in life, and I look back and I'm like, wow, you know, why did I stress that? It came out to be nothing. So I really just wanted to say, yeah, these last couple months have been great. I've been very nostalgic and very reminiscent as of late. I know a lot of people don't like that because they think a lot of people get stuck in the past, which is true. But, you know, never get stuck in the past. I won't never say that. Never wish for your life to go back to how it was, because you have a future to build. But it is okay to feel heavy nostalgia. It is okay to reminisce every now and again. It is okay to miss, you know, certain people or certain feelings you had at a certain time. Just don't get stuck in them, you know. But I just wanted to say, just you never know when, those types of things are going to end. And these last couple months, for me personally, have just been about the small things in life. Going over to my friend's house, watching YouTube with them, playing video games, making videos, talking movies, So don't stress too much. Take good care of yourself, because this life is precious. So don't take everything too seriously and have some fun. Is what I kind of want to say. It feels like I've been gone for like 3 months off this channel. It's been like 2 weeks. I'm coming at you guys with like some like new perspective, but I'm just being serious. Don't feel like you have to rush everything either. Everybody's lives are so different and so wild, and everybody has their own path. So stay confident, stay smart, stay ahead of the curve. Read, learn every day. Never stop your own evolution, but you don't need to be comparing yourself to anybody else. Live in the moment, live every day, live day by day. And every single day, if you live every day it's I don't want to say like it's your last, because that's a little corny, but if you live every day like you're supposed to,